Aloha. Welcome to TMDR, the Maui Daily Report for this May Day, Lei Day in Hawaiʻi. Today, May 1st, 2025. I'm Chivo Ching Johnson. These are some of the stories that may interest you today. Lei Day, May 1st, was the brainchild of Don Blanding. In 1927, he came up with the idea of a uniquely Hawaiian holiday that everyone could celebrate. His editors at the Honolulu Star-Bulletin presented it to the public. Lei Day became an official holiday in 1929. During those first years, the event included the selection of a Lei Day queen and court. Lei Day celebrations continue today, marking the first day of May with lei-making competitions, concerts, school pageants, and the giving and receiving of lei among friends and family. Tariffs on China are about to hit Hawaii especially hard since we import most everything here and shipping costs are rising as well. There are less containers coming from the mainland as importers and retailers brace for a trade war. 11% of Hawaii's total foreign imports come from China in the form of everyday consumer products, and if they cannot be sourced elsewhere, many small businesses may go under, according to projections. April showers do bring May flowers, but they're going to cost you. The bloom is off the rose, as they say, as far as prices are concerned. Tariffs on imported cut flowers have already caused an 8% bump in some orders, and maybe that's the real reason why the lonely little petunia in the onion patch is crying all day. If Mother Earth could cry, she probably would. Recently, Governor Green announced that Hawaii would file a lawsuit against Big Oil for wrecking the climate. Already, the feds are retaliating. The US Justice Department filed lawsuits against Hawaii and 3 other states this week over their planned legal action against fossil fuel companies for harms caused by climate change. The Department of Justice claims the states have no authority to conflict with Trump's energy dominance agenda, which is drill, baby, drill. The Hawaii State Department of Education is still trying to figure out how to bus your kids to and from school. Key changes include continued prioritization of bus service for elementary and special education students, the expansion of the Express Public Bus Pass program to include middle and intermediate students, and a new carpool pilot program for certain schools. You don't need to call the cops. Now you can go see them instead. On Sunday, Maui Police Department will have an open house at Queen Ka'ahumanu Center from 12 noon to 4 p.m. located at the new recruitment center on the 2nd floor near the parking structure entrance by Macy's. Maui already has a serious doctor shortage. Now we have a shortage of court-appointed attorneys as well. Neighbor Island people in trouble who cannot afford a lawyer sometimes have to wait nearly 5 months to get a court-appointed attorney. Public defenders are in short supply, and private attorneys ready to step in are few and far between. Pay is an issue, and lawmakers have just raised attorney fees from $90 to $150 an hour. And it's a start, but it will not solve the problem. Tennis, anyone? The Department of Parks and Recreation invites you to participate in an adult tennis program on Mondays and Fridays from noon to 1:30 p.m. May 12th through July 26th at the Wells Park Tennis Courts in Wailuku. This program is open to anyone over the age of 18. Space is limited, so pre-registration is required. Contact Donnie Dades at 808-463-3162. A famous golfer, Gary Player, once said, "The more I practice, the luckier I get." Well, luck may or may not have had something to do with it, but Tyler Lurie of Seabury Hall and Anessa Riglos of Baldwin each won their third straight Maui Interscholastic League titles before heading to college golf in the fall. Lurie will play at UCLA and Riglos will play at Tennessee State. Congratulations. Now, Hale o Maui raised more than $56,000 at its 9th annual Swing for Aloha Golf Tournament fundraiser on April 6th to support affordable housing construction in Kahului. Held at McKenna Golf and Beach Club, this year's tournament drew 18 teams. The proceeds from the event will go towards building 7 affordable homes in the development Fairways at Maui Lani for income-qualified families. So let's hit the links, shall we?
On this staycation, I went to the Pukalani Country Club with my friend Big Bad Bill. But because of golf, they call him Sweet William now. Golf, it's gotta be the most stupidest, mindless, boring game in the world. It was invented by white people so they could congregate in an open field somewhere with their cronies and screw other people out of their money. But that's more Wailea or Kapalua style. The Pukalani Country Club is for the working man.
Not bad. Not bad.
And the Pukalani Country Club also has ducklings. Look at them. Look at the little puffballs running around. Aren't they cute, eh? And there's Mom. She's a Muscovy duck, the largest duck in the world, and also the best tasting, some people say. They taste like roast beef. Oh, look, there's a cute little sandwich. And look at all the little peckers she has. She must have 15, 16 quackers. And they're polite ducks, too. They didn't get in the way of Bill's golf game. They didn't poop all over the greens. They were good little ducks. Makes you wonder why they're here. Maybe they're looking for a birdie. Ha ha, a birdie. Get it? And look at him wag his tail. That means he's happy. He must have liked the putt. This one? Not so much. But if these ducks knew the history of the golf ball, they probably wouldn't be hanging around. The original golf balls were made out of leather, wrapped in feathers. Could they have been duck feathers? Another benefit of playing the Pukalani Country Club course is that if you're a golfer, you're not responsible for anything. The gophers are, not the golfers. The sign says, "Gophers shall be responsible for personal injury and property damage." And when you play this course, when you tee off, you don't yell 4, you yell duck. See you next time on Staycation.
Have an idea to divert some material from landfills for better use? Bring your idea to a grant information session for County of Maui Fiscal Year 2026 Recycling Grants Program at 2 p.m. Wednesday, May 7th in the Mayor's Conference Room on the 9th floor of Kalana o Maui, the county building. An estimated $600,000 to $1 million in funding will be available for projects that focus on landfill diversion. Applications will be available online Monday, May 5th. And the May 7th information session can also be attended remotely by emailing a request to recycle.maui@mauicounty.gov. Swing by Akaku Center at 333 Dairy Road, say hi, and grab a cup of joe for $1 at Minute Stop next door, starting today until May 14th. Minute Stop has announced its new bean-to-cup coffee service available at its 18 locations across Maui and Hawaii Island. Customers can enjoy the superior taste of 2 Island Blend brews roasted exclusively for Minute Stop by Maui Coffee Roasters. Nothing like a good cup of coffee to keep us hopping. If you want proof, you can take a look at this.
Things were jumping at the Maui Tropical Plantation this weekend. Why? These people were hopped up on caffeine. Java. Lots of cups of joe. The occasion, the annual Maui Seed to Cup Coffee Festival. Everything you ever wanted to know about Maui grown coffee. How to grow it, how to roast it, how to brew it, everything. And great music too. But my favorite part is the barista throwdown, where the judges get together and decide which squiggle is the best squiggle on the top of the cup of coffee.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
They steam, they pour, they squiggle, they deliver. Look at that. Looks like a spider or an octopus or something. Kind of unique. The judges. This next competition is between Anthony from Espresso Mafia in Makawao and some guy named Daryl, an interloper from Oahu. Look at that. Tough decision. I mean, do you go with the tulip with the squiggly thing underneath it, or do you go with the more classic tulip on the right? Not easy decision for the judges.
Trying to take it out. 3, 2, 1.
It's unanimous. It looks like Daryl wins the round. And as it turns out, Daryl Fukunaga from Oahu wins the whole shebang. The barista throwdown goes to Daryl Fukunaga from Oahu. There you have it, the Maui Seed to Cup Coffee Festival.
I don't think the Minute Stop coffee will look quite like that, but it is good. Before we go, Kumu Maili reminds us what May 1st really stands for and celebrates.
The first May Day celebration was believed to have been celebrated in the 2nd century AD by the Roman Republic. It was also the Celts that in 870 AD began a celebration called Beltane. It was a marking of the transition from spring into summer. All throughout the world, people celebrate May Day, even till today. The modern day celebrations of May Day are often represented by maypole dances, song, and flowers. But none is like our celebration here in Hawaii. In Hawaii, May Day is Lei Day. May Day became Lei Day here in Hawaii in the 1920s, when a poet laureate that worked at the Honolulu Star Bulletin suggested that we have a holiday called Lei Day. He later shared his idea with his coworker, Grace Tower Warren, and it was she that suggested Lei Day should be celebrated on May Day, May 1st. And so, May Day, or Lei Day here in Hawaii, was born. Till today, we have celebrations all throughout Hawaii, where communities elect royal court members and they adorn themselves in a pageantry of flowers and lei and the colors of all of our Hawaiian islands. So this Lei Day here in Hawaii, this May Day, let's perpetuate this beautiful tradition of giving each other lei and flower, a beautiful symbol of aloha. May Day is Lei Day in Hawaii. Aloha.
That's it for today's Maui Daily Report. Mahalo for joining us, and please keep watching Akaku channels 53, 54, and 55. You can watch Akaku at akaku.org or on your phone 24/7 with our app Maui Stream. If you miss TMDR or are on the road, You can listen to the Maui Daily Report on the radio between 7 and 8 p.m. on KAKU 88.5 FM. This is how we stay connected. I'm Chivo Ching Johnson. Have a great Thursday night. Be happy, stay healthy, and keep smiling. Aloha.